Welcome back to Speak English Fluently Now, the podcast that helps you go from confused to confident, one lesson at a time. I'm Aria, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. Seriously, every episode we drop is designed to make your English feel more natural, more real, and way more powerful.
And I'm Jack, your fellow English learner in the room. I'm the guy who still sometimes freezes up and says, I am at the bus, instead of I'm on the bus. Yeah, true story. Very embarrassing.
And that is exactly what today's lesson is all about. Today, we're tackling one of the most confusing things in the English language, prepositions, specifically in, on, and at.
Oh man, I've been waiting for this one because honestly, I still guess sometimes. Like, I just pick one and hope for the best.
You are not alone, Jack. And here's the thing. Imagine you're texting a colleague and you write, "Let's meet in Monday." Your colleague reads that and thinks, wait, what? In Monday? Like inside Monday?
Okay, that does sound a little weird, like Monday is a room you walk into.
Exactly. And these tiny little words, in, on, at, they show up in every single conversation. At work, at home, with friends, when you travel. Get them right and you sound fluent. Get them wrong and even smart people start to sound unsure. So today, we're fixing that for good.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, let's jump into our first rule. Rule 1. Use at for specific points in time and specific locations.
Okay, points. Like, what do you mean by a point?
Think of at like a pin on a map or a pin on a clock, something exact, something specific. So you say, the meeting starts at 9 o'clock, or I'll see you at noon, or she's waiting at the front door.
Oh, so it's like zoomed in. Very precise.
Exactly. And for locations, at the bus stop, at the airport, at the hospital, these are specific points, not large areas. Now you try one, Jack.
Okay, I'll meet you in the coffee shop at 3 o'clock.
Close. The time part is perfect, at 3 o'clock, love it. But the location, for coffee shops, restaurants, specific buildings, we say at, so it's at the coffee shop.
At the coffee shop. Got it.
Here's your tip for Rule 1. When you think at, think exact. A specific time, a specific spot. At is your GPS pin. Rule 2. Use on for days, dates, surfaces, and transportation you ride on top of.
Okay, wait. Transportation? Like a bus? I thought it was in the bus.
Great question, and a very common mix-up. When you're on a bus, a train, a plane, you're on top of or inside something large that you board. So we say on the bus, on the train, on the subway. But for cars and taxis, which are smaller, you get in a car.
Oh, interesting. So size kind of matters.
That's one way to think about it, yes. And for time, on Monday, on Friday, on my birthday, on the 5th of June. Days and dates always use on. And surfaces, the book is on the table, the picture is on the wall.
Okay, let me try. I will call you on Tuesday at 5.
That is perfect. On Tuesday, nailed it. At 5, nailed it. You're getting it. Rule 2 tip. On is for days, dates, surfaces, and transportation you ride on top of. Rule 3. Use in for larger areas, enclosed spaces, and longer time periods.
Longer time periods meaning like months, years.
Exactly. In January, in 2024, in the morning, in the evening, in the summer. The longer and less specific the time period, the more likely you need in. And for locations, in a room, in a building, in a city, in a country, you're surrounded by it, enclosed in it.
So if I'm in a room right now, I say I'm in the room. But if I'm standing at the door,
you'd say at the door. Yes, you're getting this so well. One more. I was born in Pakistan. I grew up in Islamabad. Large areas use in.
Okay, my try. I work in an office in the city.
That is textbook perfect. In the office, in the city. Beautiful. Rule 3 tip. In is big, enclosed, or long. Think of being surrounded by it. Now, let me share a quick pronunciation tip. In natural, fast-spoken English, native speakers don't always say in, on, at with full emphasis. They often reduce them, so at the becomes kind of like a the. On the becomes ona. You'll hear it blurred together.
So it sounds less like I am at the office and more like I'm at the office.
Exactly, relaxed, connected speech. In contrast, when learners stress every word, I am at the office, it sounds a little stiff and robotic. Try the natural version again.
I'm at the office. I'm on the train. I'll see you in the morning.
That sounds totally natural. Listeners, practice those 3 lines at home. Say them fast, connect the words. All right, let's learn 10 powerful phrases you can use today. Phrase 1, at the last minute.
He called me at the last minute and changed all the plans.
Love it. Use this when something happens right before a deadline or event, very common at work and in daily life. Phrase 2, on time.
She always arrives on time. I honestly don't know how she does it.
On time means not late and not early, exactly when expected. Very important in professional settings. Phrase 3, in the mood.
I'm not really in the mood for cooking tonight. Can we just order in?
Perfect everyday phrase. Use it when you feel like doing something or don't feel like doing it. Totally natural in conversation with friends or family. Listeners, repeat after us softly. At the last minute, on time, in the mood. Phrase 4, at risk.
The project is at risk if we don't fix this today.
This one is powerful in workplace conversations. It signals something is in danger of failing or going wrong. Phrase 5, on purpose.
I didn't break it on purpose, I swear.
Great example. On purpose means you intended to do something. The opposite would be by accident. Phrase 6, in charge.
Who's in charge while the manager is on leave?
Very useful at work. In charge means having control or responsibility for something. Listeners, repeat after us. At risk, on purpose, in charge. Phrase 7, at fault.
The driver admitted he was at fault after the accident.
At fault means responsible for a mistake or problem, common in both professional and everyday situations. Phrase 8, on the go.
I've been on the go all day. Meetings, calls, emails. I haven't even eaten lunch.
On the go means busy and moving from one thing to the next without stopping, super common in casual speech. Phrase 9, in the long run.
It's a tough decision now, but in the long run, it'll be worth it.
Excellent. In the long run means over a long period of time, considering the future outcome. Very useful in discussions and planning. Phrase 10, at a glance.
At a glance, the report looks great, but let me read the details more carefully.
Beautiful. At a glance means after just a quick look, great for professional and academic contexts. Listeners, repeat the last set. At fault, on the go, in the long run, at a glance. Time for our mini quiz. Listeners, try to answer before Jack does. Question 1, multiple choice. Which is correct? A, I'll meet you in the airport. B, I'll meet you at the airport.
I'm going with B, at the airport.
Correct. The airport is a specific location, a point, so we use at. I'll meet you at the airport. Question 2, correct the mistake. She arrived in Monday morning.
It should be she arrived on Monday morning. On for days.
Perfect. On Monday. Days and dates always need on. Question 3. Make it more natural. Instead of saying, I will call you in the time of 3 o'clock, how would a native speaker say it?
I'll call you at 3?
Exactly. Simple, natural, clean. At 3. Drop all the extra words. Question 4. Real-life situation. Your friend asks where you are. You're inside the library. What do you say?
I'm in the library.
Yes, in because you're inside it, enclosed in a building. Great. Question 5. Open answer. Give me a sentence using on, in, and at all in one.
Okay. On Monday, I'll be in the office at 8 a.m.
That is absolutely flawless. On Monday, day, in the office, enclosed space, At 8, specific time. You just nailed all 3 rules in one sentence. Let's switch roles for a bit. Forget teacher and student, we're just 2 friends at work catching up.
Hey, are you coming to Sarah's farewell lunch? It's on Friday.
Oh, right. Yes, I'm in the mood for a good lunch. Where is it?
That new Italian place at the corner of Main Street. You know the one.
Perfect. What time?
At 1 o'clock. But knowing us, someone will show up at the last minute.
Probably me. I've been on the go all week. I barely have time to breathe.
I know the feeling. But in the long run, these little celebrations matter. We should be there for her.
You're so right. Okay, I'll make sure I'm on time this Friday.
Great. See you there.
So, listeners, did you catch the phrases on Friday, day, so on, in the mood, feeling, so in, at the corner, specific spot, so at the last minute, on the go, in the long run, on time. All 5 phrases used naturally in a real conversation. Now let's talk about common mistakes. Mistake 1, saying I am in the bus instead of I am on the bus.
Oh, I definitely did that last week. Said, I'm in the bus, I'll be there soon to my coworker.
So common. Buses, trains, planes, you're on them. The correct version is I'm on the bus. Reserve in for cars and taxis. Mistake 2, saying see you on Saturday instead of see you in Saturday.
I still catch myself doing that. Days just feel like in to me for some reason.
It happens a lot with learners because in is so common. But remember, days and dates get on. See you on Saturday. I'll call you on Monday. It's on the 3rd of July. Mistake 3, saying she works at home when you mean she works from home. Now this one is subtle but important.
Wait, what's the difference?
At home means you're physically at your home. Works from home means she does her job remotely from her home location. In speech, both can be understood, but professionally, you'd say works from home or works at home depending on context. When in doubt, works from home is the cleaner, more modern phrase. Time for guided practice. I'll give you situations and Jack will respond using today's phrases and rules. Situation 1. Your boss asks why the report is late. What do you say?
I was making some last-minute changes. I'll have it on your desk at noon.
Excellent. Last minute, great use. At noon, perfect time preposition, very professional. Situation 2. Your friend asks if you want to go hiking this weekend. You're tired. What do you say?
I'm really not in the mood for hiking right now. I've been on the go all week.
Perfectly natural. Now you try at home, listeners. Pause the episode and make your own excuse. Use in the mood and on the go. Situation 3. A coworker asks who is managing the new project.
Sarah is in charge while the manager is traveling.
In charge. Perfect. Clean, professional, natural. Situation 4. Someone asks if a business decision was risky.
It seemed risky at first, but in the long run, it really paid off.
Beautiful answer. In the long run is one of those phrases that instantly makes you sound fluent. Listeners, try using that phrase once today in a real conversation. All right, let's recap.
Rule 1. At for specific times and locations. Think of it as your GPS pin.
Rule 2. On for days, dates, surfaces, and things you ride on.
Rule 3. In for large areas, enclosed spaces, and longer periods.
At the airport. On Monday. In the office.
At 3 o'clock, on my birthday, in January.
And remember, it's on the bus, not in the bus.
Trust me, I've learned that lesson the hard way.
Here's your powerful takeaway for today. Mastering small words like in, on, and at is what separates a learner from a fluent speaker. Don't overlook the little things. They matter more than you think. Okay, here's your practice challenge for this week. I want you to write 5 sentences describing your normal Monday morning, where you are, what time you do things, how you travel. Use in, on, and at least once each.
I'll go first. On Monday, I wake up at 6:30, get on the subway at 7, arrive at the office by 8, and spend most of the morning in meetings. How's that?
That is honestly incredible. 5 uses of prepositions, all correct, all natural. That's exactly what we want to hear from you listeners too.
Write your sentences in the comments below. We read every single one.
And if this episode helped you, please hit the like button, share it with someone learning English right now, and subscribe to Speak English Fluently Now if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon too, so every new lesson lands straight in your notifications.
Thanks for spending this time with us. You're already doing better than yesterday.
And that is all that matters. Keep going, keep practicing, and remember, fluency is not a destination, it's a habit. See you in the next episode.